Welcome back to Web Studio D and our reimagining of the Code of Edoc characters from the webcomic Code of Edoc. This is IAM. We've already done Sophia, Shemaza, and also Blaster, but now we're going to go after IAM. Once again, I like to take the sketch art, drop it in at 600 dpi, immediately go to filter. Once I'm in filter, I go to sketch and use the stamp option. I think it's pretty much at 6. And this gives us a nice hard line. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and use my eraser and pencil to clean up the lines and define more of what I want for my character. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and I'll drop out the background by using my magic wand and then use select similar. And then from there, go ahead and put in a new layer and copy the original layer and drop it into the new layer. This is so that I can now use my paint bucket. And once I have my paint bucket, I'll go back to the top layer and start dropping in those colors. Today we're going to talk about using select, modify, and expand. When you go ahead and drop it in with the paint bucket, you sometimes get those white sketchy lines. To get rid of that, go to select, go on down to modify, and you notice there's 5 different ways to modify. We're going to use the expand. And what that does is gives us a chance to pick out how many pixels we want to expand. I go by 1, hit OK. And now what happens is when I use my magic wand, and let's say like right now I'm working on the skin, pretty soon we'll be working on the blue area. I can go ahead and click on that with the magic wand, hit select similar, go into select, modify, expand by 1 pixel. And now what's going to happen is I'll get rid of that white itchy line that appears between the color and the black line itself. What's happening is I've expanded onto that black line, allowing me now to color over it. Now what happens also is over in my layers, my layer 1 is just the black lines. And so they always look nice and crisp. If I were to delete the top layer, you would see that these other colors would overlap and make everything a little fuzzy. I am here. Once again, I use my tint, tone, and shade. I like to work monochromatically within each color. Tint being using white with the color, tone being using gray with the color, and shade using black with the color. I then started playing around with the background. Didn't like what I was doing, so I went very simple, darken it up, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw a highlight in behind, and that's IAM. Check us out, Code of Edoc. See you soon.